I'm sure you guys know, if you've been paying attention to the economy, that money's kind of running out, which means that DEI is running out. Diversity hires, charity jobs, they're all running out. Even what has to be one of, if not the most famous charity jobs of all time, WNBA will lose $40 million this season. Oh, but my equal pay. They need to get paid just as much as their male counterparts. And its NBA investors are growing impatient. So, as we've talked about before when talking about the WNBA, the only reason they exist is because they're subsidized by the regular NBA. You know, the one people actually watch? But the people who invest in the regular NBA are starting to question, like, why are we wasting our money on this shit? While the WNBA is getting sellout crowds for the finals between the New York Liberty and Minnesota Lynx, the league's owners will not be making a return on their investment for the foreseeable future, sources close to the situation said. Now, how much of that sold out arena is actually just the marketing? Because this happens with movies too. A lot of times, like, that's part of a company's marketing budget. They'll buy their own tickets to make something look like it's in more demand than it actually is. And then you show up to the sold out venue and there's like 3 people there. So the NBA owns nearly 60% of the league. When one combines NBA owners' personal stakes in WNBA teams and the WNBA itself, the amount raises to 75%, a source with direct knowledge of the numbers said. And now they can't afford to keep this charity gig running. It's like, yeah, you guys, if you can't make money playing games, you better get out on your knees in the parking lot afterwards or something, because we can't afford to keep paying you. Oh, but the men make so much money. Yeah, that's the point. They make so much money. The more money they make for us, the more money they get. You lose us money. You should be paying us. The NBA team owners have invested hundreds of millions into the WNBA since its 1996 formation, per sources. Wow, invested? Don't you mean thrown away? The WNBA owes the NBA so much we won't see any windfall for years, an NBA team executive told the Post. No, I don't think you ever will. No, you will never see a windfall. Dude, that money's gone. You threw it away. This season, the WNBA will lose $40 million, a bit better than the $50 million forecast and reported by several media outlets months ago, but still a loss. Starting in the current year plus 2 season, the WNBA will get up to $2.2 billion over 11 years as part of a new basketball media contract. Wow. More, they just keep dude, just give the money to me. I don't know why you guys keep doing this. If you really want to throw money away, just give it to me. I'll take it. I'll put it to better use. Oh, that means likely at least $100 million annual increase from what WNBA currently makes from national media contracts, which is around $60 million. So WNBA is also set to expand its regular season and playoff schedule to generate more revenue. But the players are expected to opt out of a current collective bargaining contract by November 1st deadline. And if they do, that means salaries or are likely to rise, which would eat into a portion of that $60 million. Wow. $60 million current year plus 2 profit by the league. Yeah, and $100 million in television revenue, to turning the project to a $40 million loss into a $60 million again. Do you really think that in 2 years this is still going to be getting funded? I mean, maybe if Orange Man gets elected, things might turn around at least. We're not even getting any money from WNBA expansion fees. The NBA team executive said NBA owners do see money from NBA expansion fees. NBA actually makes money, though. WNBA doesn't. It's a money pit that you got to you literally got to keep feeding into it, guys. That's how it works. And if you don't, you're a bigot and a Nazi. All right, that means the Golden State Warriors owner, Joe Lacob, last year agreed to pay a $50 million expansion fee over 10 years to launch a WNBA team. And Raptors minority owner, Larry Tannenbaum, this year paid $150 million for a Toronto team and a new practice center. None of the proceeds went to the NBA owners. Dude, these guys are literally just dropping over 100 million at a time on this crap. This is actually crazy. You could make a quarter of Concord for this. You realize that? You could have paid for a quarter of Concord instead. Some NBA owners want more transparency from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver about when they will get to see some return on the from the suddenly popular WNBA. Yeah, then Caitlin Clark is going to get injured or retire, and immediately no one cares anymore. New York Knicks owner James Dolan has been pushing Silver behind the scenes, sources said. It's like, hey, yeah, you realize we've dumped billions into this dumpster fire since 1996. When are we going to get it back? It's been almost 30 years, guys. A return on investment, never. Yeah. Well, you get you get to feel good about making a difference in the world. There's a bunch of owners who see Dolan as their hero for pressing Silver on these questions, but Silver is not giving us any answers. The NBA team executive said. Dolan declined to comment. He's not giving anyone any answers. The WNBA financials, including detailed reports on revenues and expenses, are shared with both the NBA and WNBA Board of Governors. NBA spokesman Mike Bass told the Compost declined to comment further. That is somewhat BS. They are consolidating it with NBA financials, the team executive said. By consolidating numbers, you don't have to break out any of them. Yeah, that's kind of like how Disney hides how bad Disney Plus is doing by consolidating the numbers with Hulu and ESPN. Yeah, typical fucking bullshit. So game 2 of WNBA Finals on Sunday averaged 1.34 million viewers on ABC. ESPN announced last season NBA Finals averaged a little more than 12 million viewers a game. Wow, it's so much more popular. That's okay. Okay. You guys keep doing this. Keep pushing your luck. Keep demanding more pay as you keep losing money. Yeah, it's going to end up like what Neon always says on Clownfish, right? Like you don't ask your daddy for a pony when he just lost his job. Like that's what do you think's going to happen to all those Ubisoft strikers? Yeah, even if I might agree with some of the things they're striking over, you don't do that when your employer is about to go out of business. Because you going on strike might be the final nail in their coffin. The reason owners put so much money down is the same reason everyone was making an esports team a few years back. It's all hype. These millionaires just copy each other. I could believe that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me, bro. Just like with the metaverse, this thing's going to be big. Oh, it's going to be bigger than the regular NBA. Yeah, maybe if they looked good and played in lingerie, it would already be bigger than the regular NBA. But it's probably not going to happen. They know what they got to do, but they're unwilling to.